companies are looking for everything already done. They're looking for social media presence. They're looking for a gigging history. They're looking for a fan base that follow you around. They're looking for a sales history, and they're not entertaining anybody who doesn't have that already in place. So if you don't have, 20,000 Twitter followers and 300 fans at each gig.
Yeah, but hang on, you can buy Twitter followers, and
That's right.
Some
But you can't.
you kind of
But you
think.
can't buy people to come to your gig.
True.
But you can.
And you can't buy.
Yeah, you could. You could do. You did.
If you go over to Calais, couldn't you?
See, I don't get the whole buying Twitter followers, mate. It's just like, you've got what you've got.
Pointless.
Yeah, it is pointless. I must admit, somebody's just asked to follow me on Twitter, and I don't think it's a scam account at all. It's a lady posing in underwear.
That's absolutely a true account.
But I have accepted, and I'm following back. She's just asked me for my credit card details. She seems nice. She said she's got 17 kids and she needs some help getting into the UK and stuff. So I'm on that.
Yeah, I got followed by a prince from Nigeria last night.
Not that would be. I don't know what to say. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I got followed by Nick Hayward.
Did you?
Yeah.
That is good.
And you had a restraining order put on him.
No, cheeky. I don't know. I'm going to try and get him on my radio show.
I'm trying to get Johnny Vegas to follow me back. I like Johnny Vegas.
Yeah, he's funny.
He is cool.
I think just on your point there about getting signed and things as well, I think the big thing that for me that I really want is, you lie in bed and you hope for things from the band, and you think short and long term and that sort of thing. And I think for me is continuing to grow the following, but importantly continue to grow the following at gigs and things as well, because I don't care what you say, there's no better feeling than playing a gig and completely killing it and seeing people at least either singing along to your songs, or if they've never seen you before, trying to sing along to your songs and coming off stage and people appreciating what you've done. And although they might only be appreciating the last 30 minutes or whatever, it feels great knowing that we've just put however many years into that, and coming off just for that 30 minutes and seeing people make a difference to people who watched it and people might remember it. That's what I want more of. To be able to go and do that, or even if we get the opportunity to go and support larger acts around the country,
right.
That's something that I'd really like. There's another band from Warrington called the Slide Digs who have been extremely lucky, and they're currently in the US supporting the Who.
Oh, really?
And some of the pictures we're seeing coming back from those guys, the size of the stadiums and everything else, it's awesome, and I just. That's the sort of thing that, Nick mentioned earlier, a bit of luck, bit of a break, some decent songs, ready to find catch the right wave effectively. And playing at venues like that is, not many people in this world get to experience that sort of thing. And I think that's the sort of thing that I'd really love to be able to do that. That'd be right up there on my wish lists.
Well,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
I was just going to say, I've seen you guys live, so I'm gonna blow some smoke now. But the one thing that's so incredible, you made me. I didn't know much about your music. I knew your music, but seeing you live, you were so tight. You just, the vocals were really clear, the harmonies brilliant. And Craig, as a drummer, you're really solid. It was just, oh my God, and I just couldn't help myself. That's why I wanted a drumstick so much. But
you thought how cool the singer was, and look at his guitar, it's amazing.
I just, honestly, that night in London, it was just coming from Somerset, and I'm going to Glastonbury this year, but I'm working with musicians. So, I'm trying to kind of build my contacts, and, festivals would be great. You guys would really rock at the festivals, and that's how you get known, and it's meeting people, isn't it? It's all about sort of contacts and who you speak to. But yeah, I mean, that for me, that's how I got into you, is through a live gig, really. Which is great, isn't it?
See, Camden. Go on,
Yeah.
I was just going to say Camden was like it was really special, and I think that'll be my my most favourite gig, because what we did, without sounding awful to the other bands, because the other bands were really, really good, and we always say, like, we'd rather be first on and blow people away than last on, and people probably remember 2 or 3 songs or whatever. And all the bands that played that night, I thought, were absolutely amazing. The standards were so high. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
The Unassisted that night, and I didn't know much about the Knievel Dead either. And it was, for me, the whole balance that night. I totally agree with you. It's absolutely fantastic. Really good.
Phenomenal. Absolutely. And what we had in our mind was, do you know what? Relax, let's have fun. And I think that's the most fun I've ever had. And I've been playing in bands now for probably, getting on to 20 years. And that is the most fun I've ever had. But that gig was just special. And when we played I Like This, and everybody started bouncing, it was like,
It's up the front, man.
You were.
I think just on the festival thing, pick up on that. We're playing a festival in Stockport this year, and B, you talked about opportunities and contacts and things like that, and there's a lot of bands on, a lot of great bands, and we're looking at particularly around this area of the country, we seem to have a real bit of a hotbed going on again. Manchester seems to be on the rise, and so a festival just in Manchester, Stockport sort of way is going to have a lot of good bands on. But then you throw into the mix that they've got well-established, signed bands like The View and Maximo Park as well as headliners, and you've just got to try and make the best impression you can, because there'll be plenty of people there to see other bands, and just try and build up those contacts. Sit and have a beer with whoever you can have a beer with. Just know, none of this, being kind of standoffish because I'm the coolest guy, or we're the best band here, whatever it might be. My view is just go, be yourselves, and just be open and talk, and just at the end of the day, you've got to help each other out, and don't ever burn any bridges, as well, as I guess is the thing I'd say. So any contacts we can make, you never know where they're going to come in the future. So that's hopefully this summer will bring some more of that as well.
Oh, right on. So we have time for one more song. And I think we're going to go with Dreaming. This is NoOneSunn. Take this.
Some do say that the damage is done when your dream can't go on. I can't see how it can be down to someone else, not you and me. When you fall in and you can't come down, and you think that you should be there by now, just hold on tight, and I promise you this, keep your eyes on me. I can't
Dreaming, NoOneSunn. Now we did mention this song earlier, but this is another good tune. There is literally, and this is even though it's somewhat biased, but there is not one bad song in this album. Like I really enjoy this album, and it's it's almost hard to come up with new stuff to say about the solidness and then just the formity of the songs. Like I mean, really.
Can I say something?
No.
Thank you.
I'm the only girl here.
Stop the world, we want to talk.
Yeah.
Right, I need to say, you need to tell your new fans and old fans where they can get a Cool in Pajamas album. How's that? How cool is that?
That sounds awesome.
I like that. Cool in Pajamas, come on. You've got to tell them where they can buy this album.
You can buy the album on all digital stores, and if you go to CD Baby, we get all the money from the sales, which helps us pay for everything we've done.
Pajamas.
iTunes, Amazon, and distributors for all the usual.
And it's on Sainsbury's.
It's on Sainsbury's, yeah.
Is it really?
You get vegetables.
That's insane.
Can Pajamas at Matalan.
But I like physical copies. I'm a bit tactile, so how do we do
At
this?
some point.
I like the way you look at me there, Jamie, going, oh, God, she always wants so.
No, we are looking at physical copies. We did look at vinyl, but it's cost prohibitive at the minute with regards to how we will probably sell. But we'll definitely be getting some CDs. So we'll
Fantastic.
sign you one and send it to you.
Oh.
Hurrah!
With pajamas.
In pajamas.
Yes.
Send you in London, Ontario as well, Brian.
Awesome. Well,
We'll wear them on next show.
yeah, for sure. All right, well, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. But like always, it's always such a good time. Always so much fun when you guys come on, and like really enjoyed having you on again. For I don't know how many times you guys have been on the show,
I
but
don't care. I'd have them on the next show.
yeah, but
We've talked an awful lot, haven't we?
I like that.
Just
That's
chatting the rest of it.
That's good.
And we never got to talk about so much.
oh yeah. Well,
We
now
got to discuss the murder behind Chuck's and Warm Glow.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to come back on then, don't you?
Absolutely.
Actually, it's quite tragic because it's somebody I knew. He was stabbed 51 times in front of their children.
oh
Horrific.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
So on
Lots
that
of
note,
meanings behind these songs.
Yeah, but that's wow, God. What do you say?
So next time you listen to that song, you might hear something different.
Yeah, listen to the lyrics. It's for what it's about. It's a very, very, very well written song. Which Jamie come up with that one. Really, really, really good song.
Lived about 8 doors up from me. I used to talk to him most mornings and chat with him most mornings. Not nice. He made all the national press. You'll
Wow.
have known about it.
Yeah, you do.
You'll
No,
have heard
that's-
about it.
Gosh.
So,
Well-
on that cheery note.
yeah. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
You got any strong rope?
yeah.